Hi, welcome to An African Abroad. I am Jamhuri. I'm here to share my international experiences and thereby help you build bridges cross-culturally. Come take a walk with me. It's a windy, a bit rainy day in the countryside of Manitoba, Canada. So today I want to share something about why I decided to go on YouTube or become a YouTuber. I got this aha moment last year of 2018 around Christmas time. And I have, I think, 4 reasons why I decided to go on YouTube. And one of them is I've always wanted to be a journalist. But at that time, growing up in Kenya, that seemed so far-fetched. And I didn't know anybody close by who was a journalist. And so that dream somehow went into the background. And other interests came to the foreground. And I have many interests, and so I decided to do that. And one of them was doing catering. So in the middle of my second year in catering in Nairobi, I knew already that I wasn't going to be a cateress. I told my roommate, and she was very shocked because it's not common in Kenya at that time, or it wasn't, to just learn something, spend some money in college, and then quit to do something else that you may not know what it's about. But I knew in my heart that I wanted to do that, to do something else other than that. And I had this tagging in my heart to go very far. I liked very far places. And so I was thinking about Canada at that time. I was thinking about Europe and the possibility of maybe going to study there something. And this, by the way, was inspired by my geography in Form 4 in Kenya on a hot Monday afternoon, and when we were learning about the Rhinelands in Europe and learning about the logging industry in Canada. And I remember I drifted away, and I could see myself wandering into those lands. And from that day on, I knew one day I was going to see those places. And actually, to tell you the truth, I have been to the Rhine River in Germany. And the city where I lived in was just about half an hour to get to the Rhine River. And I almost kissed the Rhine. And then I've been to British Columbia, where I saw the logging industry. So the power of dreaming about something you really want to do comes true for sure. For sure. And now I know about the law of attraction, and I think I attracted those things. So journalism has always been in the back of my mind, but since I became a parent, those dreams kind of became, not realistic. I was watching my favorite journalist, and that is Christiana Amanpour of CNN. And I enjoyed that the places she went to, and the great leaders or the tough leaders or the dictators that she interviewed. You should check out an interview she did with Arafat. Wow, that didn't go very well. And you may not see what happened because I think it was edited out before the end of the hour. But yeah, Christine was a big one for me. And she reported also during the war in Bosnia. And she was dodging bullets left and right. And wow, and she got the story out. I really got inspired. But I didn't think it would be so responsible for me to follow that dream of being a journalist, because I like adventure. And I didn't want to one day call up my family and say, hey, sorry, I can't come home because I got kidnapped by some rebels, and please send some ransom money. Or, oh yeah, I'm calling you from the belly of an anaconda in South America. I'm just being pulled out. Sorry, guys. That wouldn't be great. But by the way, when Christiana Amanpour became a parent, she quit doing that kind of journalism. So I guess I made a smart choice. Until now, it's safe to do things on YouTube. Yeah, and I think I like to also acknowledge right here some other two people. Anthony Bourdain, I miss you so much, and thank you for inspiring me. And I really liked one of the trips you made to, I think, Indonesia, where you got a tattoo from an old toothless guy in the middle of nowhere after paddling all day in a river. Really, guys, I have nothing against toothlessness or old men or tattoos. But the three of them combined, that's not for me. And Josh Gates of Expedition Unknown. You've really kicked my butt, and you've helped me also, equally like the other two people I just mentioned. And Josh, I would just say that you're a guy who really likes caves and tight places. I wonder if you didn't get enough hugs in your life, that you just like being squeezed by things real well. Yeah, I'm glad. So I wanted to be a journalist, and it didn't work out. So I think I'm realizing my journalistic dream right here. Another thing too that I would like to, and the second thing is I wanted to be a writer, and I also still want to be a writer of a nonfiction. I have so many experiences of over 30 years of living outside Kenya, in Germany and in Canada as a student and as an immigrant later on with my family, husband and 3 kids. And I wanted to tell these stories, but writing needs so much discipline and a lot of time, and somehow I don't seem to get enough of that time. And so you'll be hearing a lot of stories. I guess this is my type of a book that I'm sharing. And the third thing is I wanted to tell my family and friends, especially family. I hope you're watching this, because there are so many things that I experienced living outside of home, my home country, Kenya, lovely Kenya. And I don't think really you took the time to ask me how my life really was. There's a lot of things. Good things, fun things, challenging things, crazy things, burnout, and so on. And so I will share all that, what an immigrant and a foreign student experiences in another country. There will be a lot. And I hope that these experiences will help you as you prepare to immigrate to another country, especially those 2 countries, Germany and in Canada. Those are my specialties. And Kenya, of course. If you want to immigrate to Kenya, check me out. Call me up, connect with me. I have a lot of things to tell you. Great things, fun things. And so, and for those of you who have family and friends living outside of Africa or somewhere else, I don't know. I think we all go through the same things. We turn out a bit weird, and we grow up pretty fast, and you may not recognize us when we get home and come to you. And there's a lot of things that you guys judge us about, but until you walk in our shoes, I think you shouldn't be so quick to judge. And the expectations that you have about us, I'll explain that. We deal with that too. So we juggle so many things between 2 countries, and I will load it up here on YouTube, and I'll be glad to help you out. But in the meantime, build your own bridges culturally and cross-culturally. Until the next time, bye.